Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about filming overhead, and that's from the top down. It's great for content creators wanting to film process videos, or for anyone, even if you're just taking a Zoom class or something, it's a great way to do it. I'm going to talk about the Overhead Pro tripod, and that's versus the dog groomers bar table mount that I've been using. And I also want to share with you the big reason why I decided to upgrade. So stay tuned. So I've done a lot of filming over the last couple years with my overhead mount. You know, the first thing I realized when I wanted to do some videos is I had to have a way to suspend the camera over the top of my workstation. So as you can see, there's just been literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos and paintings that I've done. How many balloon rolls have I done? So many alcoholing paintings and product videos and lives, and I've just shared so much. But it just became apparent that it's time for me to upgrade, and I'm going to share with you why in a minute. But first, I want to show you, this is the old setup that I had, and I'm going to just go over why the dog groomers bar is actually great for beginners if you don't want to spend a lot of money. It's a great way to start your content creation, and I'm going to show you why. So that bar that goes over the top of the table right there, that's the dog groomers bar. I use these to groom dogs, and they're very inexpensive. And what I did is I bought this little tripod with flexible legs, and I took those legs and I just wrapped them around the groomers bar, see right there, and then I just attach my phone to the top right there. And that is a really simple and really easy way to start filming your videos if you want to do it very inexpensively, and it works great. And when I upgraded to an SLR camera, I got another little tripod with flexible legs, although that one is not my favorite. I'm going to be honest, it falls apart, so don't use it. And then some simple lighting. I got this on Amazon. I'm going to leave the links to everything in the description box if there's some things that you're interested in purchasing. This little lighting system has been great. Now the ring was an upgrade, and I'm going to tell you why I love the ring for the light itself. It's been fantastic, and really on the darkest wintry days it's been great. But you see how it has a lot of gadgets there for holding the phones and supposedly holding phones. Those do not hold a phone. They just slowly sink down, and you can see this part is just held together with tape. So that broke the very first time I used it. This is not a product I would recommend, although I love the light portion of it, so I continue to use it. But it is really not helpful as a tripod per se for holding your camera. So that is the overhead dog grooming setup, and it actually has worked pretty well for me for a pretty long time. But there are some drawbacks to using the dog grooming bar, and one of those is that it's only 4 feet wide by 22 inches deep, so that's the limitation to the size of canvas I can use on there, maybe like a 20 by 20 max. And you see that bar, that's fully extended, that's as far as it'll go, so you have to have a table that also will fit that, and that was the other drawback. You can't move the dog grooming bar for the recording anywhere, so even though I had a bigger table over there, I could never move the recording equipment. So I decided it's time to invest in a table. I got this used. It's a really big, beautiful table, and I thought I'm gonna clear out the space and put this other table in there, and there it is. I'm really excited because I have some big canvases and some big alcohol ink substrates to work on, and now I had to come up with the answer for filming some of these bigger substrates and canvases. So I set up my studio in a cool way, and I decided to make 2 spots to paint in. So on the left here I have the spot where my easel is, and I have all my palette knives and brushes and things like that for painting on my easel. And that's just ready to go. And then over here, now I have this big table where I can do some bigger canvases and some big substrates for alcohol ink paintings. So I'm pretty excited to have my studio set up this way. Okay, let's talk about the Overhead Pro. This is a really cool tripod made by content creators for content creators. It comes in these 2 pouches. It makes it 100% portable, and that was one of the issues I have with the dog grooming bar. So this is an answer to that problem. This was a quality everything. I don't know how else to say it, but every single part of this I found to be high quality. There was nothing that felt cheap or like it was gonna break on me when I tried to use it. And that's what it looks like, the actual tripod part, when it's not fully extended and you pull it straight out of the bag. Now this pull is really easy to assemble. It just goes on the top of the tripod, and it is the arm basically that's going to extend out over whatever you want to film. And that little guy right there has a quick release plate on it, so that's what holds your phone or your camera. And look how easy that is to install. I'm literally showing how simple this is to put together, how sturdy, and how adjustable everything is. So there you go. And if you wanted to, make a little adjustment here. Every single thing on this tripod seems to be adjustable. It's pretty amazing. That's a little quick release clip, so if you wanted to pop your camera in there versus your phone, you can do it really easily, and everything is 360 degrees movable. So if you want to change the direction of something or shift it a little bit, it's real easy to do. And sorry for the dirty phone there, but that just shows you how quickly you can pop your phone in there, and now you have a portable overhead filming device. And like I said, you know, this fully adjusts, so if you need more tightening or less, it's just a matter of more height. Say you can just unclip those clips and pull up the tripod. Even if you're on an unlevel surface, these little guys at the bottom help do some micro leveling of your camera. So thought that was a pretty cool feature. There's a lot of little features on here that are neat, and that helps the hole just rise up as far as you need it. So that is the Overhead Pro, you guys. Now, if you get the chance, grab this little guy on the right. This is a steal for $20. It's stable and it provides some little great side shots. It's a tabletop tripod, and I'm going to show you some footage that I shot with that. See, it's just a great way to get some little close-ups and some, you know, if you're going to do some detail work, just another side shot's always good. Now this is the Overhead Pro in action. You can see it's right over the top. It has, yeah, it was just really easy to use, easy to set up, and this little tabletop tripod is a joy. It's lightweight. You could literally carry it in your purse if you needed to shoot something on a location and you didn't want to carry something big with you. I just put an extra little phone holder I had. You see that one's covered with paint, and you screw that onto the end and you have yourself a really easy little tabletop tripod for 20 bucks, and it did hold my iPhone perfectly. It has the telescopic legs too, so you pull those out and it stands up, and see, even pointing straight down, it still supported my phone with no problem. And that's it. So thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of this product. I know a lot of us are trying to figure out ways to be creative in our studio and share with others, and content creation is a labor of love. So when we have tools that work well, it's always nice to share those, and I'm so happy I'm going to get the opportunity soon to do some of the bigger projects I've been wanting to do. And thanks for coming along with me on my little journey in expanding my studio. with the Overhead Pro. Please be sure to visit me on all social media and like and subscribe if you like this video and want to see more. I can't wait to make more art videos just for you. Bye-bye.